your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this is. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the play fake. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he is out of bounds.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Dexter Lawrence to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Second down, Prescott. Quick shot, caught by Tolbert on the slant. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And this time they are ready for him. Throws for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Let's go now. 70 line, go.
On 2nd down, Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Peyton Turner. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. Cano's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah, here we go. Like 26.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Prescott. He takes off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
On play action, here's Dak. Moving left, there he goes again. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Yeah! There we go! Sliding!
Back to throw is Prescott. Taking off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Prescott now. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. What a start for him. A second sack now here in this opening quarter of play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's got room to the 45. And It's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle.
Yeah, here we go.
To throw is Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go.
Here's Dak to throw. This pass right side caught by Landis. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cutting the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go! 70, Cougar 19.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd Cowboys 18-yard line.
Set, go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Singletary. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here now, second down and goal.
Ready? 7-5, Rocco 80.
Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 25, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Back deep for the Giants, it's Darius Slayton. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboys.
They'll run with Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long. Now Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On 2nd down, it's down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Kayvon Thibodeau. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half. Here's Brian Anger now. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 49-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action here with Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
6-yard line.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll take this one in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. It's going to be fielded back at the 5. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Liking H.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison, 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Giants first down.
The 44-yard line.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Dart, rolling right, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Check up.
A carry here for Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down.
That's almost unfair. Fourth and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave them one. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll step up and run, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Third and 11.
Here we go. Hey, kill,
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
70
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart on the run to the right. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Wrap up, go.
Dart. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here we go.
We'll send a tight end in motion right.
What do you think?
On the play fake, Dak. On the move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and 5.
Here we go. All right, next 20.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. First down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. C.D. gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
21 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Yeah!
Back to the air one more time. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throw again. Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And that is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
On the play fake, here's Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Giants.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Go!
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Exiting the pocket right.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The score, Giants 38, Cowboys 17.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Sliding.
A first down throw for Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On second down, it's down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Kill! 47!
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Prescott now. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Dak to throw. Rolling to the left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, here we go.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no luck. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I